Hi everyone, we are so excited to bring to you day one of our Bedtime Bliss Wellness Week. I am really excited to be launching day one with you on one of our family's favorite oils, which is Lavender Peace Restful Blend. Now, there's a bit of a story to why I love this oil so much, and that has to do with our youngest son, Ned. So as you know, we have spent the vast majority, or Ned has spent his whole life traveling Australia with our family. And one of the things that has been incredible about his life, and even when he was in my tummy, was the fact that he was our first son that we got to experience pregnancy with. And from the second he arrived here in my arms, we had essential oils. Unlike when we first had our other two sons, we were still very much in the motion of sickness and illness and masking conditions. So Ned has been a very special experience, especially with Lavender Peace. So the very first time I held him, he was just about 6 weeks early. And I remember putting a lot of thought into how I could actually bring essential oils into his life as early as possible. So I remember I was laying in the bed in the children's unit, and I had my Lavender Peace, and I popped a bit on my shoulder here, and I held Ned, and he sort of nuzzled in and went off to sleep smelling the Lavender Peace. In that moment, I realized, because I know the power of essential oils and the power of smell to enhance and affect emotions and physical responses, that smell was forever going to represent calming, nurturing his mum, safety, and sleep. And I had gifted him that experience from literally the first hour of his life. So I applied it to my shoulder here, and he was able to smell that and experience that. Obviously, it was helping me aromatically as well. But the number one thing I was absolutely certain of is that our family was forever moving locations. We'd move our caravan to a new site every few days, new sounds, new smells, new people, new environment. Nothing in his world as a bub and forever has been consistent except his family and except the aromatic anchors that we have given him and gifted him in his world. So the one constant I could make sure of when it came to relaxation and sleep was Lavender Peace Essential Oil. So up until today, every time we would like to instill those calming vibes and get his body and his mind prepared for sleep, when he smells Lavender Peace, that is sleep, that is rest. And it is diffused and applied to him every single night before he goes off to bed. And obviously when he was younger, when he was having his day sleeps, his cue would be that smell. So never underestimate the power of essential oils in anchoring emotions, anchoring reactions and responses with your beautiful children as well as yourself. So Lavender Peace, it's a blend of, and I'll read the list because I always forget, ylang ylang, cedarwood, marjoram, Roman chamomile, vetiver, vanilla bean, and Hawaiian sandalwood. So it is a humdinger of restful blends. The main area of it for me that differs from just your standard lavender is that really earthy / sweet of the vanilla bean and the Hawaiian sandalwood. Hawaiian sandalwood is one of those exclusive oils, very few people have in their collection, but we are able to access it here through this beautiful and unique restful blend. And it has been selected in the Bedtime Bliss box for a reason. We've spoken on lavender before, being very high in linalool, which I'm not the biggest sciencey person, but over the last few years, I have been learning more about the scientific properties of the essential oils that have rocked our world. For me, seeing the response, the look, the energy, and sleep occurring in front of me and for my beautiful children was enough, and should be enough forevermore when you can actually see these oils working. But for those of you that love a little bit of science behind the scenes, I've written down 6 amazing benefits of linalool that I think you'd appreciate. So I might just do a little bit of a glance while I read those to you. So anti-inflammatory and pain reducer. Linalool is useful for dampening overactive responses to injury and sickness. Anti-epileptic. Linalool is very powerful in its anticonvulsant quality. Stress reducer. Linalool inhalation has been shown to act as an anxiety reducer and may boost the immune system's performance. And I put vampire deterrent, which is mosquitoes. Linalool can deter mosquitoes with 93% efficiency, which is very interesting. A sedative. Linalool can improve sleep and increase energy the following morning. So we underestimate sleep as a whole. Sleep is so, so important to our overall health and well-being. And an antimicrobial modulator. Linalool may improve antimicrobial properties. So it is something that, as I said, it either floats your boat and you want to explore why lavender and, in effect, Lavender Peace actually being the main oil component of that being lavender, why it works, and you might want to know more, or you might just need to crack that bottle and get it active into your life so you can actually begin to enjoy the properties and the effects of this powerful oil. So in terms of what's available, we have Lavender Peace Restful Blend in the 15 ml bottle, but available via your back office in the US side of your back office. You can actually shop in the US back office as well through your wholesale account. And available there is Serenity capsules. Now I'll pop some more information underneath this video, but Serenity capsules, Serenity is what Lavender Peace is called in the US market. So Serenity oil is Lavender Peace oil. It's just named differently here due to TGA and things like that. So over in the US side of your back office, you can actually access the Serenity Restful Complex, and they're in capsules. They're available for you to take and consume to invoke that deep sleep. And instead of possibly the sleeping pills and all the synthetic stuff that you've possibly tried over the years. So just to give you a bit of a broader range, we can use Lavender Peace by simply popping a drop in our hands and having a simple inhalation. We can use Lavender Peace in a diffuser by our bed. We can use Lavender Peace in making sprays or spritzes for our bedroom area, for our cushions, to apply after a shower or to use in your bath with some Epsom salts. Lavender Peace, like all essential oils, is very versatile, and it's very much your personal preference on the application. But getting it onto your skin is a very, very powerful way to experience the benefits of that linalool constituent and to allow it to do its work, and also the benefits of all the other essential oils present in that blend. I believe that the cost for a 15 ml bottle, approximately 250 drops, is $40 or $41 through your wholesale account. So again, never underestimate the power of the aromatic anchoring of a smell, especially when it comes to winding down and promoting and enhancing your sleep. So this brings me to the second oil that I'm going to cover in day one, which is available in the Bedtime Bliss box. And that is our fractionated coconut oil. Now, normally it does not come with a pump lid. It normally comes with a standard lid. But the fractionated coconut oil, these little babies can be purchased individually, and they are a godsend when it comes to practical use for this oil. Now, this instantly turns into a blend bottle of its own. So we have one of these, and we add in our Terra Armor for our mosquito repellent, and that becomes our mosquito blend. I have one of these for my hair with the pump action. I have one of these for aromatic dressing. If you purchase one of like these little things individually, you can instantly turn your daily use into a much more in a positive way and more proactive way in your lifestyle to have these readily available around your house. So ironically enough, this week we've been showing the boys coconuts, real coconuts, and what they look like. And this is one that the boys cracked open earlier today. And it's really, really interesting when we talk about coconut oil and the oil you use in your kitchen, which solidifies, it goes hard. And it, could be used as a carrier, but it's definitely not designed to absorb into the skin quite as easily as fractionated coconut oil. So we love to try and show our kids, just as we're trying to empower them in life and health to be proactive about their own health and well-being, we want to show them as tangibly as possible what it looks like in its real form. So that was just an experiment that we did through their homeschooling again this week. It increases when you use essential oils or fractionated coconut oil, which does not solidify. It increases the absorption of the essential oil into the skin. And not only is it non-greasy, it has no smell. So it's the perfect carrier oil for application topically on your skin, and also when you're doing masks and things for your hair. It's really, really, really powerful. And one of the things I get asked the most is about my hair and its thickness. And once a week, I do a mask with our fractionated coconut oil in damp hair with oils like lavender, rosemary, tea tree, and massaging it into the scalp. So fractionated coconut oil, we can all kind of take for granted, but this little bottle, 115 ml bottle, if you purchase the additional applicator squirt pump, you really, really get the most out of this as your go-to for blending. We often have a pot just hanging around as well each day. Around this season, we'll have like an immunity blend in there, something to boost their respiratory system. And we always have that available in a high traffic area. So at the kitchen of our bus. So whenever the boys walk past, they just tap their finger in and rub it on their chest. If it's a highly stressful day or a winding down in the afternoon, it's kind of like a lucky dip now in our house. I don't have to tell the boys what's in it, but if they see the pot there, and it's out of Ned's reach, actually, I should mention, this is for our older boys and for my husband, they just apply that to their chest. And I generally say that one's, to boost your immune system, to help us through this season, or there's a calming oil in the pot, go and put some on your chest before bed. So we often have these little porcelain bowls around. Again, you can make and apply, make and have readily available different blends. So if you're going to have like a blend to enhance sleep, you want to have it readily available for yourself or your children to apply, and in your bedroom. So you're not thinking, oh my gosh, my bedtime bliss box and all the oils are in my kitchen. Oh, I won't worry about it tonight. If you're serious about transforming your mindset and transforming your health and transforming your sleep, you have to be prepared. It's like your meal prep. If you're going to go out and want to experience weight loss or a lifestyle shift, and it's predominantly around food, you have to prepare, just like an essential oils journey. If you want them to work, you have to prepare and have them around your home, readily available in your day bags, in in their school bags, in your nappy bags, ready to go. But fractionated coconut oil, as I said, is the number one way to increase that absorption into the skin and to allow the oils to go to work in your body. So I'll leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me on day one of our Bedtime Bliss experience. I want to thank you all for sharing this lifestyle with us and remind you all that the oils won't work unless you open the bottles and get them on your body. Talk to you soon. Bye.